It was a calm morning in the garden. The golden sunlight touched the flowers, and Tom lay lazily on the fence, half asleep after chasing Jerry all night. Suddenly, he felt something soft above his head. He opened his eyes and looked up. Right there, above him, was a tiny bird's nest made of twigs, leaves, and shiny buttons. Inside were 3 little white eggs. Tom blinked in surprise. "Meow," he whispered, tilting his head. A small mother bird fluttered down, chirping nervously. She looked scared and tired. Jerry popped his head out of the grass, nibbling cheese. "What's wrong, birdie?" "Don't worry, Tom won't eat you, probably." Tom rolled his eyes but quietly stepped back. He didn't want to disturb the nest or the eggs. Something in his heart told him to protect them. Hours passed, and dark clouds began to gather. The wind howled, lightning flashed, and rain started to pour. The little nest shook dangerously on the branch. Jerry shouted, "Tom, the nest is going to fall." Without a second thought, Tom jumped up the fence and climbed the tree. He grabbed the branch with one paw and steadied the nest with the other. The wind blew hard, rain drenched his fur, but he didn't move. He curled around the nest, shielding it with his body, while thunder roared above. The eggs stayed warm and safe beneath his soaked fur. Red Heart Hash. Jerry watched from below, eyes wide. "Tom, you're actually a hero." Tom smiled faintly, his teeth chattering from the cold. When morning came, the sky was clear again. The sun shone gently through the leaves. The mother bird returned to her nest, chirping softly. Tom sat below, wrapped in a towel, sneezing. "Achoo," he sniffled. Jerry brought him a glass of warm milk and grinned. "Dr. Jerry recommends 2 days of rest and no chasing." Just then, a tiny crack echoed. Both looked up. The eggs began to hatch. Hatching chick, hatching chick, hatching chick. 3 tiny chicks poked their heads out, fluffy and squeaky. The mother bird fed them gently, chirping in joy. One little chick fluttered down and landed right on Tom's nose. Tom's eyes crossed as he looked at it, then he smiled softly. "Meow, welcome, little one." Jerry laughed. "Well, look at you, Tom, a babysitter now." Days passed, and the chicks grew stronger. Every morning, Tom and Jerry watched as the mother bird taught them to fly. Sometimes, one of the chicks would land on Tom's head and peck at his ears. He'd pretend to be annoyed, but deep down, he loved it. Then, one bright afternoon, the mother bird chirped loudly. It was time to say goodbye. The little birds spread their tiny wings and took flight, circling above the garden. Tom watched quietly, his heart full. A mix of pride and sadness shone in his eyes. Jerry patted his paw and said softly, "Don't worry, buddy. You didn't just save them, you taught them what care really means." Tom looked up as the little birds flew high, chirping sweetly as if saying thank you. He lay down under the tree, closed his eyes, and purred peacefully. The camera slowly pulled away, the garden glowing in the afternoon light, the empty nest swaying gently in the breeze, a symbol of love, warmth, and quiet kindness.